Grand Valley State University, a place where students realize their potential.
First of all, I want to be like a role model to my family. Like, you can make it no matter what's your background. You can succeed anywhere.
And I kind of went full bore. I just put my foot down on the gas and I went for it.
Grand Valley, a community of 24,000 students and countless supporters who help turn dreams into realities.
I had no background in education. I had no experience in education, but I had a dream.
Prominent West Michigan entrepreneur J.C. Huizinga had realized many of his own dreams before he turned his attention to education. He is chairman of the investment company Westwater Group and the founder of Huizinga Group. Huizinga founded National Heritage Academies in 1995 and began a long-standing relationship with Grand Valley, its charter schools office, and then director Pat Sandro. Huizinga says Grand Valley is the zipper that took two people from different backgrounds and united them in a common effort. The men have honored each other by starting scholarships at Grand Valley in each other's name.
Pat is one of my heroes. In him, I see courage, I see a sense of duty, I see the integrity that he portrays. It's value not only to the student who receives the scholarship, but it's also value to the donor. Grand Valley knows how to stretch a dollar better than probably any other public university anywhere.
Everything he did was in the interest of the student, the parent, and the school. He seemed the ideal person who ought to be recognized with the scholarship at Grand Valley because he's a perfect role model for kids going into business.
Now they're both role models, making other people's dreams possible.
When I got it, it was really a blessing. I was actually taking out private loans at this point to pay for my education for my teaching certificate.
Grand Valley graduate Kimball Banwell was awarded the Sandro Scholarship while finishing her degree in 2008.
Right here's Michigan up here. Do you see any volcanoes?
She's putting that degree to good use while working with students in the Grand Rapids public school system.
They're my world. They're wonderful. They're right at that age where they're trying to find themselves and what their passions are. I had a lot of support from all of my teachers who really inspired me to create unique lesson plans, and I had teachers really grasp onto that and say, you will make a difference in a school and you will, change children's lives.
Scholarships change people's lives. At Grand Valley, 80% of students receive some form of financial assistance. At least 1,000 students each year depend on support from private scholarships.
It was just getting harder and harder every year, and so that's why I try to maintain a lot of jobs.
Valerie James is a senior at Grand Valley, majoring in public administration with a concentration in community health. She received the Henry and Juanita Dungey School of Public and Nonprofit Administration Excellence Award.
It was like a weight lifted off my shoulders.
Valerie was able to get valuable experience interning with St. Mary's Hospital. She is one of 6 children, and she's worked hard to stay in school. Her academic and employment commitments forced her to give up her position on Grand Valley's track team. But the Dungey Scholarship allowed her to keep her dream of working in healthcare management alive.
I don't want anyone to go through, what I went through just to, achieve this dream. So I'll definitely give back to Grand Valley students.
Giving back is exactly what motivated Bill Dungey and his brother Kevin, both Grand Valley alumni, to create a scholarship in their parents' names.
By setting up a scholarship while they're living, they get the recognition of you really did make an important contribution. And not only have you touched your own family and your own friends and your own community, now you're touching the lives of young people maybe you don't even know.
Dungey, who works as a contract negotiator for the Michigan Education Association in Grand Rapids, has a vivid childhood memory of his dad emptying out his wallet for a longtime friend in need, and the talk that accompanied that lesson.
And he was talking to my siblings and I, and he said, don't ever be so big that you can't help someone. He and my mother would both say, turn around and help somebody. If you get to a particular place, extend your hand, turn around and help someone, bring somebody along.
Dungey knows some times of struggle. A rocky start with his undergraduate work led to a break from college life and a string of jobs he didn't like. He found his way to his dreams, and now he's helping others who are so grateful.
Congratulations. Very proud. We're here for just a finite amount of time. And I guess the real challenge for all of us is what contribution can you make in the time that you're here?
Thank you.
Dungey, Sandro, Heisinger all started scholarships at Grand Valley and started a ripple effect of giving.
Hopefully one day when I make my big break, I'll be able to give even more and provide a student every year with a scholarship on my own.
The students at Grand Valley are very intentional about what they do. It's great to hear their stories and their dreams about what they hope to achieve in their lives. It's terrific to see how that scholarship really produces results.